What is up, guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube. We are back with another one, guys. A flipping live stream for you. 300 or oh my goodness, already starting off on a bad start. 513 mil we're gonna be working with today. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this. The only reason I actually do not have more money right now is because I'm currently working on more of a long-term investment flip that I will keep to myself for now, but I'll definitely keep you updated on that one. Of course, Discord is the best place to get live updates about what I'm flipping and what other people are flipping as well. You're gonna have to excuse me today. I am very tired and very drained. I had a long day and then I did some exercise too, and it's been a while for me. I haven't done exercise in a while, so it's taken me a little bit to stay energized, I guess. But, of course, we're going to do our best. We got 513 mil, like I said earlier. We're going to make it, and we're going to put it to good use. We got Eric Rock in here and Mike LaPanda. Mike LaPanda came in here super early, so shout out to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Early gang for sure. We're going to start off with the Dragon, the Diamond Dragon Bolts E. This is just such an easy flip, such a safe flip. We might as well put it up. Usually it has pretty good margins too. Recently, these past few days, I've been hitting about 20 GP margins on them. It looks like we're going to get a little bit over that today. 22 GP, list that, let it do its thing. The limit of those is 11,000 every 4 hours. We're going to go ahead and list the Dragon Darts too. We're going to do all the Dragon ammunition today. Actually, let's go ahead and try to do, a lot of the Dragon ammunition, and we're going to see actually what works out well for us today as far as that goes. We'll maybe list like 6 different kinds of ammo. But anyway, we got these Dragon Darts going here as well. About a 20 GP margin on those Dragon Darts too. I didn't see exactly what it was. But anyway, we'll let that sit there for a minute. Mr. Gaming and Pumpkin Face coming in. Welcome, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And, of course, if you guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like. It really does help me out a lot. You guys know the deal. Now, since I did want to flip a few more Dragon items today, let's go ahead. We're going to keep listing a few Dragon, what do you call them, like ammunitions? I guess you would call them ammunitions. So we're going to go and try everything here and see what pays off for us and what doesn't. I want you guys to say in the live chat right now, what do you predict is going to be the best flip here? All of the margins looking insanely good, guys. So we're going to make sure we get everything listed, and we're going to try to capitalize on this as soon as we can. Now, let's put another thing in there. We're going to do the Manta Rays as well on top of the Dragon ammunitions that we are doing. And we'll make sure we get some of these going. It looks like the Manta Rays are finally going back down in price. I'm not surprised. They were really high price, so I'm not surprised they're coming back down. Makes a good opportunity for us to go in and flip a few of them. We'll get those listed. Hopefully make about an 8 GP return, I think, is what we were expected to make on those. So we'll keep an eye on that. Dragon arrows we're going to do next. We got the dragon theme today, guys. Let's see if this will actually pay off for us. These Diamond Dragon Bolts E, Dragon Darts, and Dragon Knives look like they could be some pretty killer margins. So we'll have to keep a close eye on those and see if we can actually make bank off of them. I have a medium level of confidence. I mean, it's really hard to tell because Dragon ammunition is not the easiest flip, I would say. It's good money, but it's not the easiest flip. So, Diamond Dragon Bolts E, looks like we already got margin checked on that. So, we're actually going to cut back and list them again. Just to make sure that we are actually competitive with our pricing. We could do the unfinished bolts as well. But, I mean, that would be a lot of bolts, don't you think? Looks like we actually didn't get margin checks, so we're actually going to go ahead and list that again for the same price. Unfinished Dragon. We could do the unfinished Dragon Bolts. I've never really had success with the unfinished ones, to be honest. But we'll go ahead and we'll try it. Dragon Bolts unfinished. Wonder if these have a good margin. Mr. Gaming says, went from 80 mil to 125 mil in 6 days. Congratulations, man. Let me know, was that mostly through flipping that you did that? I'm actually curious to know if that is the case. Hopefully my guides helped you out if that is true. And if not, then let me know how you made your money, man. You probably did some bossing there on the side, if I had to guess. Maybe some Zara or Vorkath, but I don't know. Let me know. Now, we still need more Dragon ammunition to list. Let me think here. We can do the Dragon Throne Axe as well. Now, I never have success with these. Like, I never flip these because the dragon knives work for me sometimes, but the dragon throwing axes, they just never work. It's an 8 GP margin. Looks okay. We're going to knock it up to a 7 GP margin. We're going to list the limit. I mean, we might as well list the limit of all the dragon ammunition. We're not going to discriminate from any piece here, I would say, but people will catch on. Well, if you're in the Discord, you can shoot me a message on there if you do want to tell me. If not, no worries, man. Keep the money-making secrets to yourself. I get it, man. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to do the Bandos Tacits in the last slot because we still have 388 mil to work with, and I want to make sure we can actually put this into an item that could yield us potentially more profit than some of these dragon ammunition ones will. That being said, we are looking pretty good on the dragon ammunition. We're not going to go ahead and list these Bandos Tacits here because the margin is not big enough. It's only about a 5k margin, and when I'm going to flip Bandos Tacits, I'm looking for at least a 30k plus margin, so I'm actually not going to do that. I'll send it to you now on Discord. Okay, I won't share it, man. Thank you for sharing with me, though. Do appreciate that. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please leave a like. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping live streams and flipping content to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. Now, I just got reminded, or I just kind of thought of this. The Armadillo Godsword these past few days has actually been really, really good. So I'm going to try and flip a few of these, try to get it out of the way early so we can secure those profits before the stream gets a little too hyper for me, right? So we're going to go ahead and list a few of these and see how we do on them. The margin's not great, actually. I thought we were going to do a lot better on these today, just because yesterday, I think, or maybe it was 2 days ago, but I had like a 70k margin on the Armadillo Godswords. One of the Discord members let me know that the margin was really good, and I decided to go and try to get it, and yeah, it did work out for me. So I probably posted it somewhere on the Discord. So if you guys are interested in seeing that flip, join us on Discord. We have a link in the description below. It's basically a little flipping community where we share flipping tips and strategies that you can use to make bank in old school RuneScape, guys. So if you're not in there, you are really missing out. Pumpkin Face says, I have always wondered why you put 96 instead of 99 at the end. So I think you're referring to the quantity of the items that I flip. So I list 10,996 every time, just in case I need to make a few margin checks on the item when I am going to sell it. So I never go that close to the limit, because if I do, I might not be able to buy and sell an item again to actually see what the margins have changed to, and I always want the best price reflected to me. And I just always like having that option of buying and selling an item a few times just to make sure that the margins are accurate. So hopefully that makes sense to you, Pumpkin Face. I don't encourage people really to list the full quantity of an item, because then you can't margin check it again. You got to ask someone else to do it, and then they know about your flip maybe, and it's just, you know, it's just inconvenient, right? So go ahead and start flipping quantities of 96 at the end. It's going to be a pretty chill stream today, guys. I'm kind of low energy today, but I am trying to stay hyper. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, really tired, and yeah, we're slugging away, trying to make some money here. Jordy says, hey all, glad there is a stream on the day when I have the next day off. Welcome, Jordy. Thank you for tuning in, man. Do appreciate that. Hopefully you can give me a little bit of your energy, because I am exhausted today, so hopefully you'll give me some encouragement here. Mr. Gaming, I will check out your method after the stream today, man. I'd love to talk about it with you. Anyway, looks like all this dragon ammunition is actually working out decently. It's not buying as fast as I was hoping it would buy, but it still is coming in pretty quickly. It might take us like 30 minutes to do all of the ammunition, so we'll have to keep a close eye and make sure we don't get margin checked on those. Anyway, guys, leave a like if you're enjoying, and we do have 294 mil sitting in our inventory. I want to make sure we can get that put to some use here. So I'm hoping the mana rays will finish up soon. That looks like it's going to be the first flip to finish today. We're going to turn around and sell those and try to get the rest of our cash stack, you know, working for us in a sense. So I think I'm going to list some high margin items next, since we do have the Armadillo Godswords going, which is, I guess, fairly high margin. I think we want to go even more, so I'm thinking maybe we try and do a few Grazi flips maybe. We'll go take a look on GE Tracker and see if that looks any good. If not, we can check the Sanguesti staff And we'll just go for some really expensive items because we have a lot of cash and only one slot to work with currently, since we are testing out these dragon items. What item do you guys think is going to be the best to flip here, guys? Out of all the dragon items, which one do you think is going to make us the best profit? If I had to guess, I think we're going to get the best profit on the dragon darts. I tend to do really good on those almost consistently. Almost consistently doesn't really make sense. Almost all the time, I meant to say. Very consistently. And I usually get a 10 to 20 GP on the margin on the dragon darts, so... I've got this one. Use these now if you would like. I might take a look at it in a minute. I don't want to go off reading the strategy when I'm on stream, so maybe I will, but I don't think I will until probably afterwards. But thank you. Oh, I also wanted to ask you guys, what did you think about the 10 mil flipping guide that it wasn't really a re-release, but it was a remake of one of the older ones. Actually, my first video ever was a 10 mil flipping guide. So I went ahead, made another one, kind of revamped it and re-uploaded it. Has a lot of likes on it, so thank you for the support on that. If you haven't seen it, click the I in the top right of the screen. There is the video right there. I just want to know, like, how do you guys like it? Do you think it's useful? I want to know because a lot of you have requested guides for kind of lower cash stacks. So I'm going to bring back, I think I'm just going to go and make videos like 10 mil flipping guide, 25 mil flipping guide. We have a 50 mil flipping guide that's pretty new, so I'll probably leave that. We'll do the 10 mil, 25 mil, 100 mil, 500 mil, I think is what kind of guides we're going to come out with next. And we're going to go on from there. So next, a 50 to 100 mil one. I'm going to do the 25 mil flipping guide first because we already have a 50 mil flipping guide. So I think we do the 25 and then the 100. I really liked both the new vids. Thank you, Jordy. Appreciate that, man. We're going to be uploading a lot more videos, and we haven't done a ton of streaming recently. You guys have probably noticed that. We went, oh, what's up, Flippin' to Max? Didn't see you there. But what like I was saying, we haven't done a ton of streams here recently, and I just wanted to focus a little bit more on the videos because it tends to get a better, like, reach. I tend to get a lot more subscribers when I upload videos, so... I love streaming too, and I actually, sometimes when I stream, I get a lot of viewership, and I really like streaming. It's my preference, I think, compared to making a video, but I do have a lot of good, like, video ideas, I think, that I do want to get out, so I am going to be focusing on videos here for the next, probably in the next month or so, and then we'll get back to more frequent streaming. And I am going to be going on a small vacation soon again because it will be the Christmas holidays. So that I'll have some videos that'll cover me up for that, but there won't be any streams during that time, but that's a couple weeks away. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and sell these mana rays for 1,341, and we're going to see if we can do any good on those. I'm hoping these actually sell for the margin because I'm pretty sure they're crashing kind of hard, so... It looks like the food consumable prices are starting to come back down, which I'm not sure why they're coming down now, to be honest. But, I mean, they were pretty high for quite a long time. Month or so, I think they were over 1,400 each, so it's pretty insane. Dennis Mink says, Sira, what's up, Dennis? Good to see you, man. Thank you for tuning in today. If you are enjoying the stream, leave a like, man, and hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you've made some good money with my flipping guides and strategies. And of course, if you do have any questions about what to flip here on the live stream today, let me know. I'd love to help you out. That's what the streams are for, helping you guys learn how to flip. So, of course, if you have any questions, shoot them at me. Was that me, or did all of these Armadyl God Swords just, like, basically sell? They basically just all sold. We probably could have got more money for them. I should have been a little bit more patient with that. F. Zolra says, hello. I love that name, dude. Also, I also agree full-heartedly with that name. F. Zolra, I cannot beat him for the life of me. Although I have beat him once. PureX said, hey dude, how's it going today? It is freaking good, man. I'm so tired though. So I was like, oh, I can't stream today. I'm so tired. And then I was like, you know what? What kind of mindset is that? And then I got on and then I streamed. So I held my word. I usually do that. You know, sometimes I say I'm going to stream, but then something else comes up. But today I stuck to it, even though I'm very tired. Blue Hippo, good to see you as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Now, like I said, we're going to go and try to get a Grazi flip here. I do want to take a look at the margins and see if we can actually get a good Grazi flip going. I haven't had a decent one all week so far. I had a good one. I think I had almost a 1.6 mil Grazi flip. I flipped 2 of them for a total of 1.6 mil. So looks like the Grazi is crashing pretty hard right now. I'm actually kind of scared to go in on that. But we'll try anyway. I'm not going to leave the listing for too long, but we're going to go ahead and try to flip one. 174, we'll do, maybe 210K. I messed that up. 174 to 10K. List that, and we'll go a little bit over just to be competitive. We'll try to get 2 of them here. We are proud of our little YouTuber. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to feel about that one. Dude, coffee will solve all of your problems. Easy fix. I don't think I want to drink a coffee at 7 p.m. my time. It might be up for a little bit longer if I do that. So, just a little bit, you know. But no, I'm more physically exhausted because I'm trying to like work out again and get in shape. I know, unheard of in the RuneScape community. So I've been like running and doing all this stuff, and it just tires me out so much that it's like I'm not motivated to do anything after I do it. But I know if I stick with it, I'll feel a lot better. So. Well, agree, F-Zara just killed it for the first time today. Congrats, Pumpkin Face. Oh, also, guys, I do want to share some exciting news. I have been doing raids recently, and one of my members in my Discord, shout out to Ice-T. By the way, if you are not in our Discord, join us with the link in the description below. It's a great place to discuss flipping and flipping strategies. Also, you can do some PVM in there with some other players if you are interested. That being said, I did go to my first couple raids. I have a raid KC of 5, I believe, and with that, guys, guess what? On my fifth trip to Ulm, guess what I got? I got a freaking Ancestral Robe bottom drop, guys. Yes, 20 mil in my pocket. It wasn't in my name. It was actually in my good friend's name, but we got the drop, guys. I'm so excited. 20 mil into the bank for basically no effort. 5KC, 20 mil in the bank. Love it. Dennis says, working out, do you mean doing agility? Yes. Currently, my agility level is quite low, so we're working on that. Congrats. Thank you, guys. Easy money, that's right. Anyway, let's get a quick flip update in here, guys. Hopefully you guys like the sidebar, too. It looks quite nice, in my opinion. But the Diamond Dragon Balls E they're buying, but they're buying pretty slow, which means I don't really know. Maybe the margin has moved upwards a little bit. I'll keep a close eye on it. I don't want to let these sit for too long. That goes for all of the Dragon Ammunition. I really don't want it to sit for that long because if we do, it could be hurting our profits. But then again, I did want to try out all the Dragon Ammunition just to see how we did, like how we're going to do on it. And all the margins on it actually today looked pretty good. So I'm pretty sure we're getting some competition on these Dragon Darts. So we're going to go ahead and list another. We're going to do another quick margin check on them and see how much they've moved, I guess. Sorry, my commentary is like so slow today because I don't know, I'm like super tired, like I said. So anyway, we're gonna keep going here and see if we can get a good margin on these still. Okay, the margin is still holding, so very happy with that. We have 1,000, so we'll go with another 9K at the same exact margin, and we'll see how we do on those. Mana Rays have sold, very nice. First flip of the day here. We didn't make that much on them. We made about 65K, so nothing crazy there. Oh, nice. Are you going to train Herblore now? I will, but not quite yet. I think we're gonna cut back on the Grazis then. Should I leave one of the Grazis? Let me know. Because I might just cut back on it and then split the cash stack between two slots, and we'll go for other high margin items. But the Grazi might take a while. So if you guys want me to leave it, let me know right now. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna cancel it and split it into a couple more items here. And I don't see anyone with a true preference, so we're going to go ahead and cut back on the Grazi here. We could always list one, but I'm going to avoid doing that. The margin on the Grazi looks like it's going to be about 700k, so it's not too bad. Mike Lapanda says, how do you feel about the mage book right now? See, if you guys know me, like, and you know when these massive updates come out and stuff like that, I hate speculative, like, merching or investing, basically. I don't like speculating on if the update's going to pass, if the mage book's going to go crazy, because you can make a lot of money, but you can also get burned, and it's not really, it's more like gambling in a sense, and I just don't really like getting involved with that. I'd rather just have these safe, consistent flips, and if I see a good investment opportunity that is not surrounded by any updates, I go in on those things. I think they're more natural, they have more likelihood of, you know, turning in your favor. So I don't really speculate. Like, I haven't done any of the mage book flips right now because I'm just too afraid to get involved with it. Turn off public chat, you are going to get demonetized. I think it's okay. Purex said, do you think the market is going to change significantly with a lot of these, with a lot of these sites being shut down? I don't actually know what you're referring to. But anyway, if the margin is small, I would avoid it. The margin on the Grazi was looking pretty good. There's actually a pretty high quantity being traded right now, so might be going back up in price. I think I must be missing a joke or something. Oh, the gold sites. You know, that's a good question. My guess would be... Ooh, that's like a really, really tough one. I think it's going to stay relatively consistent, just because it's not like any more money is coming into the game, right? It's players that don't have money are getting money, and if anything, they're buying. So if anything, it's going to be an upward movement. This is my guess. This is my guess. But it's not like massive amounts of supply are coming into the game because these websites are being shut down. The gold's already in the game. If certain players are getting shut down, that's a different story, because, you know, if someone has 10 bill on their account and then they get banned, well, that's 10 bill removed from the game, which is actually a decent gold sink if you think about it. So yeah, just, you know, get a bill, get banned. It's easy, boys. If you get a bill, you get banned, and then you help out the RuneScape community. It's a long-term thing, you know? We're going to go ahead and list these Dragon Darts for 1 GP above their current margin, and everything else is slowly buying. We have 303 mil. Let's put it to work. I'm thinking, let's try the Armor Crossbows, actually. I feel like flipping Armadillo today, and the margin on the Armadillo Chain Skirts is pretty low. It's like 40k, which is about the lowest I'll do. They're not a horribly slow flip, but they're not insanely fast either. Gonna avoid the Armadillo Crossbow, it's just not good enough. Let's try the Crossbow itself here, guys. Jagex banning people to sink gold. That is a hot take. That is a very big conspiracy theory right there. No, definitely not. They're banning people that are buying gold because, honestly, if you buy gold, you're... You know, it's not really like, first of all, it's not fair to other players if you're buying gold. You're using real currency to get an advantage in a game, so I don't like people that buy gold or sell gold. That being said, I understand why people do it. Like, if you have to pay rent and you have virtual currency and you can get it for real currency, I can see why people swap money over. But that being said, I don't think it's fair. You shouldn't do it. And if you do it, you are going to get banned. It's just a matter of time. If you get away with it a few times, that happens, but you will eventually get caught by Jagex, and you will lose everything you've ever accomplished in the game. Don't trade gold, guys. It's totally not worth it. That being said, if gold is getting removed in massive amounts in the game, and a lot of these, you know, big gold hoarders are being banned, not their websites taken down, but banned, then, you know, that is, in a sense, good for the game. It makes GP more valuable, which means your GP is worth more, and you can get more with it, which is nice. Anyway, we're going to turn around and sell these Armadillo Chain Skirts for 33 million and 87,995. Seems pretty good. We'll do that. What about bonds? Bonds are a real-world trade. Yes, that is true. Bonds are a form of real-world trading, but that being said, bonds... they are very expensive. So the rates that you can get on these gold sites are much better than bonds, and that's probably one reason that Jagex wants to get rid of these gold sites. And if they do get rid of the gold sites, bond price will tank a lot. So that's nice for us too. So, but I guess like the side effect of these gold sites being banned is the players that don't trade gold, they're benefiting because the GP is becoming more valuable and the bonds are going to go down as people look for other ways to buy GP in the game. Gold farmers are being banned is a good way to counteract inflation. That as well. It doesn't exactly counteract it because, you know, inflation is natural, but it will definitely slow down the process, which is good. A lot of theories and investing on today's live stream, guys. Hopefully you are enjoying it. Leave a like if you are. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. And if we are able to flip all these crossbows, I forgot to mention this, but it's going to be bank, guys. It's literally going to be bank loot. Look at this margin. Whew. Crazy. Not the best crossbow flip I've ever had, though. If you guys remember when crossbows were about 30 mil, I posted a flip, or they maybe even were 60 mil at the time. I don't remember, but I had a 10 mil flip on the crossbows, which is it's the second best flip I've ever done in my life. The only other one that I've had that was better than that was flipping 2 Grazis for 15.2 mil total. That was the only better flip I've had. I bought and sold 7 crossbows though for 10 million GP. That is insane. Not individually, but total profit. Prices will go up more due to lower supply, though. That is true, but what tends to happen is the gold is like the most, it's kind of hard to explain. The gold is the most, I don't know how to explain this. Gold is like the best reflection of the value of items in the game, which kind of sounds weird, but like gold is, you know, you can buy anything with gold, right? So it is like holds the most value in my opinion, but that being said, other items, it will kind of be a lag effect. Like your GP will be worth more and items will stay relatively lower, and then as you know, the market kind of adjusts more, then these items will go up in price. So kind of hard to explain, but hopefully that makes sense. Maybe I could do a video on that if I can actually get my thoughts straight on that, and that's actually a really good video idea. Now that I think about it, how does banning gold sites affect the OSRS economy? Boom, right there. Next video, guys. Thank you for the suggestion. I just came to that realization. That's actually a good video. That was the worst explanation of what I was trying to say, but anyway. Did you see my list of item suggestions? I did not, Jordy. Is that on the Discord? If it is, I'll take a look right after the stream. Usually don't look on the Discord while I'm streaming. I don't know, man. I'm just happy that Zulrah scales are becoming crazy expensive again. I honestly like Zulrah being expensive. You know, as long as there's no bots, then I'm happy with it, because Zulrah is a hard PVM activity. People think, oh, Zulrah is easy. For the average player, Zulrah is very hard. I cannot do Zulrah. The only time I killed Zulrah is when Ice-T lent me a T-bow and I went and I killed it, and that's the only time I've been able to do it. So, but if I didn't have that, I would not be able to do it. So, Zulrah is a hard activity. It requires a lot of focus. You actually manually have to do it in-game. You can't AFK or anything like that, which makes that, like, money-making method more valuable, in my opinion. So you should be making more GP from it. Same with, like, Vorkath and things like that. No, I posted in this chat further up. Let me take a look here. Oh, here it is. Thank you, Jordy. He says, a few higher value items requested. Blessed Spirit Shields, Staff, what's S? Twisted Staff of the Dead, I think, maybe is what that is. Blowpipe / Fang, Armor Helmet, Chest Plate, and last, Syrup Crystals / the boots they make. Syrup Crystals are a good flip. I will not do them on stream, though, because they take way too long. That being said, let's go ahead. We're going to cut back, guys, on all of the Dragon Ammunition. We're going to kind of re-pivot our focus here. Let's make sure we get everything listed for a good margin, though. We're actually going to see which one makes us the most here. Pretty interested to see. It actually don't think it's going to be these Dragon Bolts Unfinished, even though we do have the highest quantity of them. But wow, that was we listed a lot of Dragon items there. We still have one more anyway. Yes, I did raid with Naz, yes. Anyway, let's go ahead. We're going to turn around and list all of these items. Holy cow, it's going to take me a minute to get through everything here. Now we're going to list these Diamond Dragon Bolts E for 1,228. 1228. Let's let it do its thing. We're going to turn around and sell the Dragon Bolts unfinished as well. And those will be going for 1040 apparently, so we'll do 1039. I do want to get these items off relatively fast just because we do have a lot of slots used up, and I want to make sure we can actually make more money. I did want to try out these dragon items though, so we're going to see how they do today. Let's turn around and sell these darts for 2,557. Put in your predictions. What item do you think is going to make the most money here? I'd love to know what you guys think. I have my prediction. You know, I think the diamond, or not the diamond Dragon Bolts, the dragon darts are going to make the most. I could be wrong, though. They already sold off, so we're going to let that sit for a second while I list everything else. But 389 is what we will be listing the axes for. I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for. So we're going to turn around and put that up there as well. Let's go ahead. We're going to put the dragon arrows up for, I'm going to say 500 and... let's see, 598, maybe 597 is probably better. I think they were going for 598 before, so we're going to do 597, turn around and sell these dragon knives too, and those will be going for, those had a good margin if I remember correctly. Yes, 2,000 or 4,272 is what we'll do. 4272, list that, let it do its thing. Whew, got all of those off. Anyway, Angel Lyset says, I'm in the Discord and watch all of your videos, but this is the first time watching live. Thank you for the learning experience. Player name, Princess Guai. I think I said it right. Thank you, Princess Guai, or Angel Lyset, for tuning in. Hopefully the Discord tips are helpful. Hopefully you're making bank. I would love to know how much money you've made so far since you've started watching my guides. Let me know. I've had a lot of success stories in here that people have come up with and just basically been like, hey, I had 10 mil when I started, now I have 100 mil. Literally, I can name so many people. I have like so many private messages. I'm not even kidding. Over 30 of people just being like, thank you for the videos. They've helped me out so much. Looking forward to more content. So you guys are like honestly the best community. You're really encouraging of me, and I get a lot of good feedback from you guys, so thank you. Jordy says, I think the axes will make a lot. I think the axes is actually going to be one of the lowest we have. That's just a prediction again, but the margin on them wasn't really that great, and they never are really that great. This is actually one of the better margins I've seen on the axes, but you know, you never know, right? So we'll see. Damn, in the UK, it's officially 2 weeks until Xmas Day, man. Dude, I'm so excited for Christmas. I love Christmas. Favorite holiday, man. Anyway, let's go ahead. Actually, really like Halloween, too. Fun fact. But, anyway, let's go ahead. We're going to see what we made on those dragon darts. It's kind of hard to tell because, let's see. We have a different quantity on the bind side. We made like 50k, so nothing crazy. We do have another slot, though, so we're going to go ahead and use that. And I'm thinking we do another expensive item. Let's try Prims. It's been a while since I've tried to flip Prims on stream. And then we can try some of these, what was it, the Twisted Staff? Or did I say that wrong? Oh, Toxic Staff of the Dead. I'm so silly today. Toxic Staff of the Dead. We're actually going to take a look at that right now. And I don't really like flipping the Toxic Staff unless I have a lot of time. But we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Oh, it was supposed to do the Toxic Staff of the Dead, wasn't I? Anyway, that wasn't a good margin, so that is completely fine. We'll try out the Toxic Staff of the Dead instead. Wait, what isn't... I thought there was an... Oh, I guess you can't do that one. Anyway. Oh, I missed something. Oh, PureX said I've almost killed 12k of the Zulrah boss. Do you have the pet? No. Oh my goodness. Oh, you don't have the pet after 12k KC? I have a funny story actually. So let me list this. Let me list another item, and then I'll get into this funny Zulrah story for you guys. 326 million GP. What should I flip with that, guys? That is a question. I'm actually going to check out the Sanguesti margin and see if we can get lucky on that one. Ooh, the Grazi is tanking right now. Keep an eye on that, guys. It's going really, really low. If you guys remember last year, the Grazi tanked like a crazy amount. It tanked like, I think it was like 80 mil in a few days. It was insane. I remember looking at it, everyone was trying to get in and flip it, and like no one got in at the right time. We all lost money. It's kind of funny. We're going to go ahead and list 3 of the Sanguesi staffs. I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but we're going to try it anyway. We were able to flip a few of the Armadillo chain skirts too, which is very nice. And actually, we're actually going to cut back on the staffs. I changed my mind. Let's go ahead. We're going to do the Dragon Hunter Lance. Dude, the Dragon Hunter Lance literally never fails me. I always make profit on this thing. It's pretty low right now too, in my personal opinion. I think it should be worth more money. So I'm always happy flipping items that I think are devalued, because usually it means, if anything, they're going to go up in price. So looks like we're going to get about a 100k margin on the Dragon Hunter Lances. Let's just go ahead and flip as many as we can. We're going to go ahead and try and get 4 of those in here. Yeah, I think you have to add something to the Toxic Staff to make it the Toxic Staff of the Dead. I forgot about that. Yeah, no worries, man. How do you not have it? Oh, yeah, how do you not have the pet after 12k KC? I wish RNG worked that way. Oh, yes, the story. So, this is so funny. So, when I started playing old school RuneScape, I started when the game became free-to-play, right? You could play free-to-play for free. It wasn't a problem. And that's when I started playing. So, it was like 2015, I think, at the time. And I picked up the game with it was basically 3 of my best friends, but 1 dropped out after a few days. So, like 2 of my really, really good friends. And we were playing the game, and we were progressing through, and it was we had a kind of a joke with each other, right? We're like, whoever gets the pet first gets everyone's cash stack. So that was the goal. Whoever got the pet first, any pet, didn't matter what the pet was, you had to give them all of your money. You could keep your gear, but any liquid cash you had to go over to them. So everyone really, really wanted to get a pet, right? Doing every task in game that gives you even a slight chance of getting the pet. And my friend, he's like, finally got to Zulrah. After it was a while. This is like, 2 years later, still no one had a pet. He gets to Zulrah. I think he was like 10 KC. He gets this, the Swamp of Jars. I think that's what it's called. Like, the thing that, like, if you literally hit the drop table, you have a 50-50 of getting the pet. And he hit the drop table and did not get it. He was so upset. And then my other friend was the first to get a pet in the game. So, I just feel bad for him, man. It really stinks. He could have had all of our cash stacks, but instead, my other friend won it. So, congrats to him, I guess, but very sad. Invest all your money into gear at Syratube. You could. I do actually have a lot invested in gear right now. Look, take a look right now. We have a lot of expensive items here. We got the Dragonfire Ward, Dragon Hunter Crossbow, Bandos Godsword, Prims, Torture. Where I have the Lance too somewhere in here. Actually, I think I might have sold the Lance because I needed a little more cash yesterday. I've got Tacits. I've basically got high-end PVM gear because I've been doing raids, like Trident of the Swamp, Toxic Willow Pipe, everything, okay? So, yes, I have actually been investing more in gear recently, but the reason I like to keep liquid cash is because the more money you have to flip with, the more money you're going to make. So, I can make significantly more sitting at the GE flipping items back and forth than I can doing any other activity in game. So, that's why I prefer being as liquid as possible as far as cash comes. I meant during that bet at Syratube. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, but like, the thing was, you never knew when he was going to get it, so, like, or when anyone was going to get it. So if you just had, like, 10 mil in your bank, like, could be gone. But, I mean, that was when we were, like, leveling up a ton and things like that, so we didn't have a lot of cash to begin with. But, it was just, like, that's why we said it, is because, like, if you have anything in gear, then it's, like, fine. Let's go ahead. We're going to do a few more items here. Let's go ahead. We're going to do some prayer potions today. I just have this feeling that prayer potions, they're going to be a great flip for us today. Oh my goodness. Prayer potions 10k? What the heck? It's so expensive, man. Not a great margin on the prayer potions, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to showcase it for you guys. 20 mil down on the prayer pots. Let's see how we do on those. 63 mil. Let's do some red chins next, actually. The chin margins have been really nice recently. Look how expensive chins are. I don't know why they're so expensive. My guess is because of the Twitch Prime free memberships. A lot of people want to come on and want to start chinning to get their stats up. There's no way. If I hit this margin, it's the biggest chin flip I've ever had in 4 years of flipping. And I flip chins a lot, so we're going to see if we can get that, guys. Why didn't either of you have the cat by that point? The cat didn't count. It had to be a like a bossing pet or a skilling pet. It had to be a pet where like the drop chance was low. We all had the cat. But no, like it didn't count. We didn't think it counted. There are two different probabilities at play. One hitting the drop table, two hitting the pet. Yes, that is true. But so do you guys know how drop tables work in RuneScape? If you don't, I'll give a quick explanation. You basically have different tiers of drop tables, and all of the drop tables have different odds that you're going to hit it. Any item that has the same drop chance as another is on the same drop table. So if you hit that drop table and there's multiple items in it, then it basically, you hit the drop table and then your odds change again, right? So if there's two items that are 1 in 3,000, if you hit the drop table for the 1 in 3,000 drop table, then there's a 50-50 chance between you getting either item. That's kind of how it works. Ezio TV popping in saying hello. What's up, Ezio, man? Great to see you. Thank you for tuning in, dude. And been a member for 7 months. Are you kidding me? That is incredible. Shout out to our members, Ezio TV and Jordy Baldy. Thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. I can't believe I have 2 members. Like, even that to me is mind-blowing. So thank you guys for that. We're going to go ahead and shift the margin on the crossbow up, actually, because we're not able to buy any more right now. So 8,570, 995 is what we'll do. And if you guys remember, that margin is actually insane. So if we can hit this, it's going to be crazy. Just a little casual flipping today. Still waiting for these dragon items to sell. Let's go ahead. We're going to check the dragon knife again because it's not really selling, if you know what I mean. So we're going to see why that is. 4269 is what we'll do then. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, please leave a like. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Now, I actually do want your guys' feedback. Do you like when I go off on side stories? Do you like when I talk about investing? Or should I just focus on the flipping more in itself? Should I talk about the items I'm flipping? What kind of cash tag you should have when you're flipping them? I don't know. I kind of go back and forth between the two because it's more fun to talk about other stuff, but a lot of people come here for the flipping content and to learn. So if I get too sidetracked, let me know. I'll get right back on track. I guess it is a stream, though. It's supposed to be more interactive and fun. But I do want to bring that video, the gold sync video. That's such a good idea. Shout out to you guys for that. Or the, what is it, the gold selling sites kind of idea or whatever that was. Talk about your life. Sometimes I talk about my life. I don't talk about it too often. Some of the like more long-term members probably know a lot more than the others. We'll put it that way. Remember the stream I did when I was doing the emotes? Campfire stories when? Oh my goodness. I have to think about campfire stories because I want to release it, but it's not really content for my channel that is productive in a sense, but anyway. Mike LaPanda says, you don't have to be a flipping tutor for an hour long every time, so the stories are fine. Excellent. And Dennis Mink agrees. Perfect. I mean, I like it that way. So I like talking about the flips. I like, you know, sharing personal stuff as well. But the campfire stories, some of the longer term members, I have a lot of like really funny life stories, and I always get inspired when I see other YouTubers making life stories. So, like, one of my first YouTubers that I watched, his name's XCode, and he used to make life stories, and I followed him since he had, like, 10k subscribers, and now he's, like, I think he's over 700k, which is crazy, but I always used to watch his life stories. I thought they were so funny, and I really want to bring you guys some of that content, because I have some pretty crazy stories that have happened to me, but anyway. Michael Panda says, when is Draw My Life coming? I'm never going to do Draw My Life because my artist skills are horrible. So you're never going to see that on my channel. If I get 100k subs, I'll do Draw My Life. How about that? So basically, never going to happen. But you never know. One day, maybe. Anyway, we got those Dragon Hunter Lances off, guys. We actually made a pretty good profit on those. Looks like we made about 480k, which is really nice. We're actually going to go back in and try to get another couple of those. Yeah, that looks about right. Stick figures is fine. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, I don't know. Like, you guys, you want to know my life story? Like, it's really boring. Like, I was born, You know, I grew up going to school. I graduated. I went to college. I graduated, and now I work. That's like literally my life story. I have nothing interesting. I only have like small like experiences that are funny, that usually involve girls, which is even funnier. Makes it better content, you know? But I mean, we could do that one day. I feel like the problem is I want to do it like not related to my content. I want to do it with people that are in the Discord, that are more active, that really enjoy the content, that are with me through the thick and thin for the long-term viewers. I want to do it like a kind of Discord session like that, and if that's the case, I'll share the campfire stories. But there's like a couple other things I'm concerned about with it, so I have to talk with my admins about it. Jordy says, ever considered making a vid at the end of the month/year with the biggest changes in the time period, almost like a recap of the time period of the vid? I think what you mean by that, Jordy, correct me if I'm wrong, is do you mean with like the progress on my account, or like the stack, or things like that? If so, that's actually a pretty good idea, but that's such a long-term video, that's going to be hard for me to really accomplish. But that being said, it is possible. I could definitely do that, and I would just have to get started for next year. Anyway, we're going to turn around and sell these chins for lower because they were not really selling too fast. We were only able to get 2 of them off, and it looks like they are about to start crashing, so I really want to get rid of them. Dennis says, so if it's 50-50 hitting that, max 6 times, and 1 in 3,000 to hit the drop table, max 3,015, should you definitely hit the pet by 15k KC? I think you mean 15k KC. Yes, Dennis, you should definitely have hit it by then, because that basically means, well, not definitely, but the odds are very in your favor, because the chance of hitting the pet drop table is 1 in 3,000, and there's only one other item on that drop table, and it's I think it's called the Jar of Swamp, I think is what it's called. So if you hit that drop table, 1 in 3,000 chance you hit that table, then, I mean, you have to assume that if you have 15k KC, you've hit the table 4 times, right? You've hit the drop rate 4 times at that point. So it's like, if you haven't gotten the drop, that's like really unfortunate. I don't know, I can't calculate the exact odds, but it's like, I think there's like a 20% chance, 25% chance you don't have the pet at that point. Yeah, this is 25. No, but I think there's some other weird math, though. It, like, compounds on itself. It's kind of weird. Anyway. Angel says, yesterday, Syratube Rune Armor was going in the GE for 10 gold coins. Really? What? 10k, you mean? It was a short window, but buying those and high alking was nice. I think you mean 10 gold profit, maybe, per alk. That would be really nice. Do you already have a pet? I don't have a pet, guys. I literally don't, and it stinks, but it's because I flip at the Grand Exchange too much, and I actually don't do other stuff in-game as much, so that is why I don't have a pet, guys. I know, it's sad, but the highest KC that I have is my Vorkath KC, which is 300 on the dot as of right now, and I really want to get Vorkath pet, and I actually enjoy doing Vorkath, so I'm probably going to be doing it more in the future. I'm actually pretty good at it now. I used to be kind of noob in the beginning, but I think we will have another stream here soon where we do go to Vorkath and we flip on the side. 10 gold coins? That's insane. There should be a flipping pet, a little leprechaun, but it shouldn't be a chance of you getting the pet. It should be like, if you flipped a billion GP, you should get the pet. But there's like no way to track that, really, but it would be so cool if there was. I actually wanted like that leprechaun's a good idea, but I was thinking like an animated gold stack that like hops around behind you, and then just like the coins like go up and down and like fall everywhere. I think that would be so cool. Or like a treasure chest. Oh my god. If only, man. Jordy says, I meant more like market movements like in February when the Grazi dropped like 100 mil and then new items being added into the game, doing well, or like the month when the site dropped 300 mil. That's actually such a good idea, Jordy. Can you message me that on Discord so I don't forget that? Because that's another good one that would be fun to do. Like, you could do like annual market recap video. Like, that would be good. I'm totally in for that, man. Anyway, we have 139 mil. Let's put it to use, guys. We're just sitting here doing nothing with it. So let's try and do maybe a few of the Dragon Warhammers. Now, these Dragon Warhammers are you know, they're inconsistent, but most of the time they're pretty good. I usually don't flip the Dragon Warhammer if I'm going to get less than 50k on it though, because it has good potential. So I'm not going to go ahead and flip the Dragon Warhammer today. Most of the time when I am flipping the Dragon Warhammer, I would not manually check the margin like I'm doing in game right now, because you can lose a lot of money doing so. So I usually use GE Tracker when I go to do that. For most items I'm using GE Tracker. I'm not actually manually checking them. But when I'm on stream, I manually check them just to show you guys how to do it and show you the exact margins on screen. And oh my goodness, we were able to sell those Chinchampas. Guess how much we got per chin? 40 GP per chin. This is going to be an insane margin on this thing. Look at this. What? Like 300k? It was like 260k on red Chinchampas. That is insane. That was super lucky. Very happy with that though, of course. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to go and flip. Let's try some ancestral sets, guys. I'm going to manually check it, although, again, I would recommend never manually checking an item this expensive in the game. I'm just lazy, and I want to show you guys on stream what I'm doing to find the prices on these items, but looks like it's going to be like a 600k margin on that. We're probably going to make it a little bit lower because we're going to be a little bit more competitive with the listing, guys, just because I want to make sure we get some flips in. 3 ancestral robe sets. I'm hoping we can get all 3 of them here in the next couple of minutes, but you know, there's no guarantees in RuneScape. We all know that, and we know there's some bandits out there in RuneScape too that will try to take your GP. Anyway, Angel says, a player mod in my CC told us about it. Only lasted maybe 30 mins, and then it went back up. Made about $1 mil profit on high alching them. Very nice. I wish I saw that. I will have to take a look at the GE tracker graph and see that low price on there. Dennis says, I mean, Jagex can track that if they choose to. Just time how quickly you buy and sell Syratube. That's true, actually. And if there could be like metrics, like if you bought a certain quantity of an item and you turn around and sold it, like they could put like an item ID on or something. I don't know, but yeah, they could definitely do that. But I don't think Jagex really shows flippers any love these days. You know, we're not really. I mean, we're not looked down on, but like, I get hate all the time for not doing anything in game, like ever. But anyway, we're going to turn around and sell these crossbows for 8,690,000. I actually have been doing more in game recently. I'm learning raids. Like I never thought I would ever be raiding in RuneScape, ever. So me learning raids right now is like a significant step up, man. And I've already got an ancestral robe drop, guys. That's freaking insane. Crystal acorn. I've never heard about that thing. Yeah, flips you using to do in your old vids and see if they still work today. Wow, that's another great video idea. Thank you, Mike. Oh, dude, we're selling the crossbow. We're gonna make so much bank on that. Holy cow! I actually did not think we were gonna be able to start getting these off, but they are going like hotcakes right now. Who remembers? I know Jordy does. Jordy, if you're still in here, you'll definitely. Oh yeah, you're still in here. Perfect. Our bread and butter flips. I keep forgetting to say that term. I gotta bring it back. Our bread and butter flips. Amulet of Fury was one of them. What are some other bread and butter? Zolver scales. That is bread and butter, baby. Gotta bring those flips back, man. Remove the GE limit. Why or why not? Thinking. Ooh, that's a good video. Well, or you could do a video on, can someone please message me these items on Discord? Just like PM them to me when I say these ideas, because I forget them. Like, just message me them. Like, how would the economy be affected if the GE limit was removed? Dude, that would be insane. Dude, if that happened, oh, it'd be a scary place, the GE. Anyway, you can get a few good things like Bandos Rune Kites for cheap and alch them for good money sometimes. Best I've seen on them is 1k GP. Wow, that's really, really good. Torturers, yes, another bread and butter flip. That was really all the bread and butter ones, I think. That are main ones, at least. I mean, I probably said it on a few other ones at the same time. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and try to flip a few of these Guthan sets here. I'm really hoping we can get one of these ancestral sets. It's probably going to take a while, though. And wow, the margin on the armor, the Guthan's armor set's actually pretty decent. And we're going to go ahead and list a few of these. Guthan's armor sets are a really great flip if you've got anywhere between I would say like, it's probably not good if you have 10 mil. But if you have, like, I would say 20 mil to 50 mil, Guthan's armor sets, Darok's armor sets, really great flips, along with Berserker rings and Archer's rings. Those are, like, the core 4, in my opinion, for that cash stack level. Air orbs, Renar, planks, magic logs, all bread and butter. Yes, magic logs definitely were. Mahogany planks were as well. Renar hasn't really been working for me recently. I think we have to take it off the bread and butter list, guys. And air orbs, yes. Did I call air orbs bread and butter? I don't remember that. But if I did, then hey, I said it myself. So we're going to go ahead and list these prayer pots for 9,998 actually. And they'll probably sell off pretty quick. Yeah, I knew it. I knew they were going to sell fast. They actually went over the margin there, so we made like 30k on those. Nothing crazy. They stopped buying those, so that's kind of why I cut back on them. Hopefully we get some Guthan's armor sets. The Dragon Throne Axe and the knives will not sell on stream, guaranteed. And the Dragon Bolt's unfinished. Could finish, but we'll see. Crossbow, though, making us bank. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to list Zulrah scales. We're going to split up the rest of this cash stack. We're going to do some really quick flips because we only have a couple of minutes left. So, looks like Zulrah scales have gone up in price a lot. So, must be some bots coming out of the game, which is always a good sign. Only a 1 GP margin on those Zulrah scales. We're going to turn to the Blood Runes next. And we'll try flipping Blood Runes and probably Nats as well. And we'll get those in here real quick. The Death Runes, actually, we'll probably do Death Runes instead. I think they go a little bit faster. Looks like a 2 GP margin on the Blood Runes, which unfortunately has not been as good as we've had these past couple of, not Blood Runes again, sorry, Death Runes. But we haven't had a great Blood Rune flip since probably like 2 weeks ago. We had some really good ones. We don't really flip them on stream anymore because our cash tag is so large that I usually just avoid it. Although I do like showing it off because it's such a good item that literally any of you can abuse. I would flip Blood Runes with a 200 mil cash tag because it's just that good of an item. Same with the Zulrah scales. Ooh, I'm posting this one, boys. This is a great flip right here. Cannot believe we just hit that. Look at that flip, guys. Come on, 9 mil. 9? There's no way that's right. Okay, yeah, I was like, wait, what? No, it's not right. Because we took one offer out, so we have to actually do the math on that. So we made probably about 700, 800k, somewhere in that range. Because they're going, let's see, we got at least 100k on them. So, yeah, I mean, probably between 600, 800k. No, there can't be 600. It has to be like 800k plus, I think. I don't know. It was a good flip, okay? That's all that matters. But dang, I was getting so hyped. I was like, oh, 8 mil. But no, it's not quite. I psyched myself out, man. I got so excited for that. Oh, well. Did we list this incorrectly? Need to take another look at these. We're going to knock it up a little bit. 132, 105, 905. List that. Let it do its thing. And we'll make sure that sits there for a bit. 120k per, I believe. Thank you, Jordy, for doing the math for me, man. When I'm on stream, like, I can't do the math because I'm so focused on talking with you guys that I cannot multitask and do the math in my head while commentating. So that's why you'll probably see me in streams a lot, just get the margins completely wrong and just the profits completely wrong because, I don't know, I can't think when I'm on stream. Anyway, we have 76 mil. We're probably going to let it sit because I will be wrapping up the stream here in a couple of minutes. You guys really woke me up today, though. I came on the stream. I was dead in the beginning. So thank you for asking all the questions and making this stream so fun today. Definitely was not expecting it. Except for the actual bread and butter they make for bad flips. True. I've been killing the Renar market by buying so much. Hey, leave some for me, man. The Grimy Renar is like such a good flip. I had a good Grimy Renar overnight flip actually the other day. I think I made like 30 GP per. Well, I guess it's not that good, but I thought it was good, and there's a lag spike there. Hopefully that's just the game and not my stream, but I usually do pretty good overnight on the Grimy Renar weed. We're actually going to list some overnight right now. 5980, or not 5980, 7, no, I forget what I listed for. 7580 is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave them in there. They always do so good overnight, and if you can get them for cheap, like, you gotta get in on these. They're so good. Anyway, 10k of them, we'll leave them in there. I hope all the energy we sent made a good spirit bomb. It made me feel good, that's for sure. So we're gonna turn around and sell these death runes for 199, and I don't know why these blood runes haven't bought up yet. It's kind of concerning since they are one of my favorites. We're actually going to leave these offers in because I am going to look at them before I go to bed, which will actually be soon. But thank you guys for tuning in today. I'm going to be wrapping up the stream here, so hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Again, I will keep you updated on the Discord with the profits. I've been trying to do that way more recently, so if you are interested in seeing our profits on today's stream, join us in the Discord, link in the description below. I guarantee if you go there just to find the profits, you're going to find a lot more that you like there. We have a lot of people that post their own flips in there, and flipping strategies, investments, literally anything, any amount of cash. If you're trying to learn how to flip, join us on Discord. It is the place to be. I guess we'll find out 5 episodes later at Jordy. Guys, if you got anyone remembers all the video ideas we had here on the channel today, guys, well, please let me know. Why do I always get random events when I'm at the GE and trying to do the outro? Get out of here, Mr. Jenkins. Anyway, yes, if there's any video ideas that you guys have, please message them to me on Discord. I will literally make every video that comes across my plate, so thank you. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in today. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.